Hello, it is Sunday, time for the Sunday stream. TGN in the house, moderating, making sure everything going smooth as butter. What's up, TGN? Hope your weekend was good. Give a chance for everybody to filter in here. We are currently in Mythic number 687. Last night, I believe it was like 480 or something, and I haven't played since last night and dropped about 200 numbers. But we're going to try to maintain that today. We are playing pretty much the best aggro deck in the format in best of one, Boros Burn. Why mess with a classic when you're trying to get up there in rank? So let's check out the list. It's all over the place in standard best of one, but we'll go through it. If you're just getting back into standard, if you haven't seen it, let's check it out. So here it is, pretty typical. We'll go from 1-drops up to the top, and if you're watching this after the fact, after it's been live, you can go down to the description, hit the timestamp, and you can go right into the games. 4 Hopeful Initiate is our 1-drop 1/2 with Training. This gets counters every time you attack with another creature of larger power. You can also tap 3 mana, remove 2 counters from any creatures that you control, destroy target artifact or enchantment. That comes up a lot with Fable the Mirror Breaker and other troublesome artifacts out there. Sometimes, like Oni Cult Anvil and things like that. Kumano faces Kakazan. 1 damage to target opponent and each planeswalker they control. Keep that in mind whenever you're playing against black and they have Lolth down, they make a couple spiders. You can put this in for 1 mana and you can kill a Lolth. So a lot of people forget about that 1 damage to planeswalkers. But the real cool thing about this is on the second step of the saga, makes your 2-drop or 3-drop or whatever you're playing have a +1/+1 counter, and then it becomes a 2/2 haste, and then if something gets dealt damage by you and it would die, exile it instead. Great for taking out shambling ghasts and things that have death triggers. Play with Fire, 1 mana, 2 damage to any target. A lot of times you'll end up using this on turn 1 or 2 with the opponent's face, so you can scry. Luminarch Aspirant, good old trusty from Zendikar Rising. Great thing that puts a counter on your creatures every turn. 1 Valorous Stance, we have to have a way to get rid of big creatures, and that's what Valorous Stance is here for, but it also can give one of our creatures indestructible. Stop us from trading in combat when the opponent thinks we're trading, and then all of a sudden we're not. We get value there. 4 Bloodthirsty Adversary, 2-drop 2/2 with haste. You can pay 3 when this comes in the form of 1 red, 2 generic. Make it a 3/3 and play an instant or sorcery from your graveyard without paying its cost. And usually that's either Play with Fire or Royal Eruption. Speaking of Royal Eruption, 2-drop for 3 damage. Sometimes to the face, sometimes to an opponent's creature. Sometimes you pay the 7 for this and you deal 5 damage and it's enough to finish them off. Brutal Cathar, 4 of them. Sunrise Cavalier, 4 of them. 3-drop 3/3 with Trample Haste. When it comes to day or night, gets a counter on any creature you control. And Thundering Raiju to top out the curve. We have 6 plains, 3 Dens of the Bugbear, 6 mountains, Soken'Zan Crucible Defiance, 2 Snarls, and 4 Pathways and a Ganjo Seat of the Empire. So, without further ado, like I said, we're at 687 Mythic, so let's get into some games. Hope y'all had a great weekend. And let's get started. Like the new Baldur's Gate bear. Bear having a nice potion in the woods. Nice art. It's Mythic number 126. Okay. Going first. This hand looks pretty bad. Hopeful Initiate, and then we have nothing except for 2 Thundering Raijus on turn 4. So if we don't draw any 2 or 3 drops, looking pretty rough. Hey Jamie, what's up? Thank you. We have like a 16, like a 30-something% chance to draw a 2-drop or 3-drop, but we're going first. We don't even have 2 mountains right now to play Thundering Raiju. Let's mulligan. Hate to start off with a mulligan. Now we have 2 red lands. Let's keep this. Get rid of the Initiate, and we'll play with Fire and hope to drum up plains. Hate to do that. That was a I think it was a mulligan that needed to happen, but unfortunately, two bad hands. Hopeful initiate there. Okay. Rough start, but that's how Magic goes, you know? Maybe a rough start for them, too. Well, Valorous Stance is out of their hand. That's good. The mulligan, the painful mulligan. It's okay. You do what you can with what you have. And another Sunrise Cavalier. We go to 13. Surprised to see a Crawling Barrens down on there. Yeah, we don't have any lands. We're going to go. We're going to concede. Good game. We're just going to sit here and get pummeled with no lands or anything. We'll get into another one. Jamie, your hands have been like that all day long. It's rough when it happens. But sometimes it happens the other way around where you get fire hands like multiple games in a row too. So it's cool. I think we can deal with this. This looks okay. Hopeful Initiate and then an Aspirant on turn 2. Yeah. Looks alright to me. Hopefully we can get those mountains by turn 4 for Thundering Raiju. Other planes. So the deck basically says, today we're going to give you either all plains or all mountains and nothing in between. There's a Snarl. BGN, that is the mono white hand. Just like here. You're playing mono white. Yasharn with the treasure. Gain a life, grab a plains and a forest. Don't think we have much of a choice here, but to do this. Torrens, Fist of the Angel. Training when you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human with training. Okay. So they have 1 plains left. We can put a counter on the Aspirant, go in with a 3/4 to 3/3. If they double block here, it's not a huge concern for us. We can also Thundering Raiju attack, put a counter on. Yeah. That's probably the best bet. I think this is that Felidar Retreat deck, EGN. Let's put it here. Let's go in here, here, here. We'll train. And we'll put it there. So if they want to double block Raiju, that's okay. But they can't kill our Aspirant. It's not over yet. Ashaya. They're at 6 life. So if we attack with everything but the Brutal Cathar, put a counter on Thundering Raiju, it should deal 3 damage to them. Right? We'll lose things, but we don't care because we have a Royal Eruption in hand. We don't want them to block Brutal Cathar and let your Sharn come back. That'll gain him life off the Prosperous Innkeeper. We go here. In. I thought they were going to go down to... Oh, we should have put the counter on the Brutal Cathar. That would have brought him down to 3. Alright, I think we're still okay. We'll lose our Raiju. Put down our Hopeful Initiate. Save the Royal Eruption. Sieger reaches skyward. Grab 2 forests. Yeah, TG, and I think this is the Felidar retreat deck. Another Innkeeper, gaining as much life as they possibly can. What's the second step on this? Put 1 target land card from your graveyard on top of your library. Okay. So we launched the Den of the Bugbear at them, right? They can block here and here, and they take, or here and here, and they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then perhaps we Kumano. Okay, got there. I was looking at their 2 Prosperous Innkeepers, and since we're playing Burn, I was like, Prosperous Innkeeper with the Trickery, like, so if they have 2 of those out, somehow our Brutal Cathar dies, Yasharn comes in, gains them 2 more life, that could really be the difference, and then they have a 4/4 blocker. And then all of their creatures functions as lands too, so a little scary. A little bit on the scary side of life. But we end up getting there. Hopefully we don't draw any more like that last game. Man. If you are new to the chat, thank you very much for hitting that thumbs up and for subscribing to the channel. If you want to see more gameplay videos, I have a ton of them, probably put out 2 or 3 a week. Usually, I mean, they're all pretty much standard. I've been thinking about getting into Explorer a little bit more lately, but yeah, if standard's your thing, there's all different deck types, videos to watch. So I appreciate it if you subscribe. No pressure, though. We're up to, I think, 1,400 subscribers now, which is like... I find it's not that much, right? But I find it to be actually kind of insane. Alright. Wish we had a 1-drop with a Hopeful Initiate for training or a Kumano. That would be good. But I think we're good here. In order to play the Cavalier as it stands right now, on turn 3, we have to put down both of our Dens of the Bugbears sequentially. So it looks like Bloodthirsty Adversary is going to be our 2-drop. Plus the importance of having a Plains in your hand when you have Snarls in the deck. Well, there's a Kumano. We got Adversary, and then next turn we go Aspirant, counter on the Adversary, then Kumano into Sunrise Cavalier. Let's see if this gets blasted out. It will. They're going to have something. They just check their mana. They're going to blast this out. That's okay. We'll go in with Aspirant next turn and Kumano, and then into a Sunrise Cavalier. Voltage Surge with Izzet colors. Could be Jeskai Hinata. Could be... Put this down first to stop us from getting Jwari disrupted. If they're going to Jwari disrupt something, let's let it be Kumano. Fading hoped that. Okay. Iteration. I am fairly confident that if they have Fable the Mirror Breaker, they're going to be playing that next turn. This is a Plains that would help us. Country Fried in the channel, what's up? Ranking up and you have me playing this deck list. Angry. Dude, it's a good one, man. Glad to see it. Thanks for stopping in. Let me make this play real quick here. Initiate and... No. You just have to go here. They have another Fading Hope? They do. Killer. Let's see what they scry. Didn't like what they saw. Scribed one to the bottom. For everybody watching, Country Fried is one partner of two people that run the channel It Resolves. Check them out on YouTube. They make awesome MTG content. Country Fried, fast and efficient, still rather be playing Control. Yeah, I know. I know, you're a Control guy. It just depends on what mood I'm in, honestly. So they didn't do anything. They have done a very good job at keeping us at bay, though. Since we don't have two planes, we can't play an Aspirant and waste mana. Let's just go back in with the Cavalier. That's our play. Going through the Memory Deluge. I love Memory Deluge's art. What's that, TG? An ice cold drink? 5 mana. Let's see what you got. I mean, it looks like it's Izzet. It doesn't look like it's Jeskai Hinata because they don't have any planes. Country Fried in the ranked mood, so it works. Took all last season off. Forgot there was a silver level. I know, I've done that too. Prismari Command, treasure token, 2 damage there. Got it. No lands. This is brutal. Brutal. Alright, let's go Aspirant, counter on Cavalier, and then we'll just hit him in the face with a Royal Eruption. Bing. Gotta commend the opponent with a couple of Fading Hopes and the Prismari Command. They're able to keep us at bay pretty effectively. I've been silver. been silver. I took 1 month off and I was like, I was in silver, I think. Obviously, whenever I first started, because we all know the brutal grind of starting to play MTG Arena and not having any cards at all. And you go in, Devils, alright. Troublesome. Can't really attack here. We'll lose too much. Let's do this, because we have to really start getting their life total down. They would block, double block with the devils, or block with one devil, and then kill our aspirant. Wandering Mind, 2/1 flying. Look at the top 6 creature card, top 6 cards of your library. Reveal a non-creature, non-land, put it in your hand. Here's Mari Command. Okay. PGN in the beginning, we were happy hitting gold. That's right. Platinum. I remember hitting platinum 2, and I was like pretty happy with it. You know, all achievements deserve to be celebrated. So if it's your first time hitting platinum, that's great. Like, enjoy that feeling, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise on MTG Facebook or MTG Twitter or whatever. Like, if that's your personal best, that's great. That's how things should be. They only have 2 cards and a deluge. Are we in a position to put pressure on them? Den of the Bugbear comes in as a 3/2. We attack. They block with a devil and kill it. That's kind of bad news. Yet, we don't have... so if we use the planes to play Hopeful Initiate, we're like SOL here with using a Ganjo. What's the play? I think this is the play. I'm not convinced that there is a good play. So I foresee them blocking a devil with a devil here, using the 1 damage to kill this. Yeah, there. And then it may leave us with a 1/1 token. They're going to kill this token, deal a damage to us. So then we're going to play Hopeful Initiate, and then worst comes to worst, we're going to fire up the next Den of the Bugbear next turn, and hopefully we can get this to train. Clayton, I'm on that grind currently. Your videos are super helpful as a new Magic player. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the comment, because that is the goal. Goal is to have fun, but also to explore and see, you know, what we can do, and explaining some good decks and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see if this gets in. Doubt it. The Opus. So it's not Inada, but still Opus? Fascinating. Okay. That's pretty much the nail in the coffin for us, I'm gonna say. We have 5 mana, so drawing a Royal Eruption off the top and hitting him for 5 and then getting a couple damage in is probably not gonna happen. But we'll play it out for another turn or two. Country Fried, I'll admit Den has put in work in this deck. The Den does some work. Here's that Fable that we were about seeing. Alright, so now they have permission to do whatever they want to do. What do we get? We got a plains. Alright. It's over for us. Good game. We were going at them with everything we had earlier, but they were able to keep us at bay. Very good game. Well played. Den of the Bugbear Country Fried, it seemed like nobody really appreciated, including me, for a long time. It was all about the Hall of the Storm Giants. And then slowly, seems like Den came into its own, especially in Boros after Faceless Haven was banned. But the those all seem good. Like the Hive of the Eye Tyrant is good now. Getting things out of the graveyard. We go first. Oh, no planes. No planes. We have a good curve here. All right. All right. Let's do it. If the magic gods are kind to us, they'll give us a 2-drop here. Looks like it's a mirror match. What we don't want to see is their bloodthirsty adversary hitting us. Letting their initiate train. To the face. Alright. I'm fine with that. I like that. No Cathar yet. Save the Cathar for something that matters. Again, I'm like kind of okay with that. Okay, let's run over a scenario here. They've only used direct damage spells, so they play something bigger that we can't destroy with Brutal or with Play with Fire. We're kind of SOL, but we also want to get the Brutal Cathar down, but I don't feel like taking Hopeful Initiate with it. Let's wait. We'll save up Play with Fire and we'll scry with it. See if we can get something going. Because they kind of have to attack us. Okay. No. Let's do this now. So we can keep our creatures. A land. See what they can make of it. They're kind of in a tight spot because if they play a big creature, they sort of have to attack us with it, but we can just take it. Eruption. Alright, so we go in with everything. They can block one thing and then we hit them in the face. Good game. I don't think they drew a lot of creatures. I think they were just, they had a handful of burn. But I think they probably played as well as they could with what they had. And from game one in this stream, we know sometimes you don't have shit. Alright. We got a hand kind of like our opponent had last time. Let's see if it works out for us. Bold move. See if it works out for him, Cotton. Probably going to play with fire our opponent's face. Unless we need to use it for a creature. Mono's fine. Goldhound, first strike menace. Sack it, add 1 mana of any color. Do we care? Probably not, because if we don't draw a 2-drop here, we can just Royal Eruption it out, whatever. Color stance, no. Battlecry Goblin. Did not expect that. Alright. In for 1. Battlecry Goblin, if it's allowed to attack, is like pretty nasty, especially as a 3/3. They play a goblin next turn, they give all their goblins +1/+0 in haste, and then they make goblins with it. So let's put an end to that. Interesting to see Goldhound with Battlecry Goblin, because this is not a goblin. Let's see what that Goldhound is up to. Combat tricks? Yep. Alright, first strike that away. And then first strike that away. 2 combat tricks and 2 treasures. This is not at all what I thought it was. Is this building up to something huge? Okay. So, we're going to Royal Eruption out the Blade Historian, and we're going to kill the Etching of Kumano. Or we're gonna Brutal Cathar it, excuse me. I didn't expect 2 combat tricks. Sudden breakthrough. They went all in on aggro. They're like, I'm gonna be more aggro than aggro. Reckless Impulse. Battlecry Goblin. Restoration of Econ. Okay, so they're going to discard a card and bring back the Battlecry Goblin next turn. Set a stop before their combat. Because here comes another Battlecry Goblin, but this one won't be able to attack this turn unless they give it haste. Okay. Oh, it comes in tapped, even better. Mono, okay. And then what, they can attack and pump this twice, make this 6 power, create a goblin. It'll be 4, no, it'll be only 5 power, right? 1, 2. Be 4 power here. This will be a 4-2. This will be a 1-1. Okay. Let's see it. So this comes in as a 3/4. They can fire up the Den of the Bugbear. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to us. I don't think we die this turn, do we? Maybe we do. We need one more haste creature or one more burn spell. Because we're going to deal 2 damage to them if our creatures stay alive by just attacking them. Alright, cool. That was a little bit unpredictable. I was like, let's go through that. So first they throw Goldhound. I'm like, okay, Goldhound interesting, mono red, maybe like there's equipments in here, things that care about artifacts. And then they throw down Battlecry Goblin, and then they use Sudden Breakthrough, 2 combat tricks, which actually pretty brutal because this also gives you a treasure token and gets first strike. So it kind of blew out both of our creatures. And then with Blade Historian, yeah, Blade Historians, that deck's pretty decent looking. I think it was a good game. That's something that I did not see coming, put it that way. Oh, that Country Fried, that was Red Cat's list. Oh, shout out to Red Cat. That's cool. Always cool to see new lists. Alright. We're 576 Mythic, if anybody's keeping track now. Devilish Valet tokens list. I got you. Valet just comes in and crushes you for like 14 damage or something. That makes sense. It's interesting. It's a neat little list. I like it. Does Valet have trample too? I think it does, doesn't it? So even if you block it. Alright, looks good. What they play will determine if we play Kumano first or we play Hopeful Initiate first. Swamp. Country Fried, it does have trample. Okay, yeah, that thing's a pretty nasty little card. 2 swamps, no action from the opponent. Okay, let's see if they have a instance Infernal Grasp here. I'm sure they do. Yeah. Okay, so we go Sunrise Cavalier, Train, and then they block Cavalier, and we have a 2/3. Or do we go Aspirant, counter here, attack in, see if they trade with the Initiate, wait, and then Kumano? That's probably the play. See if they would like to trade here. I'm sure they will. Meat hooking for 1. Getting it down. Okay, not too bad. Okay, Cavalier in as a 4/4. Then we'll hold up Play with Fire. Probably aimed at the face to try to scry something up. There's a Hive for them tapped. They have 2 cards, so they're gonna probably blitz in Hero's Downfall on it. So we hit them for 2. This gains them a life. We go to 14. We hit them for 2. They go to 12. Next turn we swing for 2. They go to 10. And then we Royal Eruption. We got them down to 7. Don't want that. Don't want that either. Fresh underdog.
My goons will make quick work. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Okay. They have 2 Tenacious Underdogs in their graveyard. They have a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That gains them a little bit of a lot. No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, well, if we attack in and they mistakenly block with the Demon, thinking they're going to be able to kill the Etching, they won't be able to. So, we're going to go at face. Tough spot.
Go sow some chaos. By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
They can bring their Hive of the Eye Tyrant in and block. I think this might be an unwinnable game. Let's hope that they make mistakes or something. Yeah, we've passed the threshold where we're going to be able to win this.
Pleasure doing. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
I will not plead for mercy. Shut your damn mouth. Yeah, land. We attack with Etching. They block here. It goes away. They make another one. Drain us for 2. We draw Thundering Raiju or something, or burn. We hit them. Nah. We can't. We cannot win. That's okay. We'll say good game. We'll move on. Obnixilis is still good. I think I think Obnixilis went when Streets of New Capenna was launched. Everybody was like, "Holy shit, Obnixilis is crazy!" And then like after a while, including me, and then after a while, it just like wasn't around at all. People went to different decks, and now it's like starting to see play and come back more, and it's still good. It's still a very good deck. TGN bastard can get out of control quick. Yeah, that's very true. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. I think, what are we, like 3-3 or something, or 2-3, 3-2? 2 initiates and 2 thundering Raijus. Not the coolest thing. We're on the draw though. We'll keep it. We'll hope to draw something decent. Sun Gold Sentinel. You say. We let that go. We need some training. Spellbinder can take our Raiju, but they will never take our freedom. There's another Raiju. Did not want that. I wanted Sun Gold Sentinel. We'll trade one. So they know Thundering Raiju is coming. I'm suspecting that they have a Wandering Emperor in their hand, or that would be the optimal play that they would like to have, or the new 4-drop Esper 3/1 lifelink return spell to hand thing. Let's find out. That one. Obscura Interceptor. Discarded a Rafine. Okay, it's a 4/2. Can't do anything about it. Esper Aggro. Another good deck. Uh-oh. That's going to connive 2. So it potentially will be a 6/4. Yeah. 9 damage. We'll go to 8. Miss Marie, thank you. I did make the correct call. Unfortunately, I was not able to stop it. So, we have to just take that. That's a big ouchie. And then we have to hold up a blocker for the Interceptor. They're going to gain 6 life. Going to go up to 29. Can't block the Spellbinder or Rafine, so if they attack with everything, Rafine could connive 3, meaning Rafine goes to 4, this is 3, so that's 7. Plus Cave of the Frost Dragon. I think we are dead. No matter what we do. So I guess here they'll attack with everything, including Cave of the Frost Dragon. Oh, it takes 5. We're so dead. So dead. I'm not going to concede though, because that was super well executed by the opponent. I want them to have their victory. Brutal Cathar can take out the Interceptor. But we have to take out a flyer, and they also have mana now for Cave of the Frost Dragon. So let's say Brutal Cathar on Rafine. Well, then they just fire this up and simply hit us for 6 in the air. Another Interceptor. All right. Good game. Well played. Well executed. That's probably why they're Mythic 74 right now. Excellent. Yeah. I was able to call what was going to be played, but unfortunately that does not stop the thing. That would be nice, though. You can guess what was in their hand and be like, if you have this in your hand, then you can't play it. Sort of like the opposite of Go Fish. Like, do you have this? Then put it away. Probably do a few more games here tonight. Appreciate y'all dropping by the stream, checking out the live video. There are videos on the channel if you're new here. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, hitting the thumbs up. Feel free to comment on anything. What goes first? No 2-drop to go with Kumano, but we do have... Maybe we'll do Play with Fire first. Save the Kumano for when we can really use it to get the +1/+1 counter. Just hang out with that since we don't have a 2 or 3-drop. GG, and that was a fun deck. It was fun getting killed by that. Chikai Naturalist. That's why we have the Play with Fire right there. It did get hectic towards the end. Yeah. Tilda. Protection from vampires, flying lifelink, power and toughness equal to the number of permanents you control that are spirits or enchantments. I don't think we need to kill it now. But the question stands is if we Sunrise Cavalier now, and then we Thundering Raiju next turn, when do we kill it? Probably on like turn 5 with a Valorous stance. Hallowed Haunting makes me really wish I had a Hopeful Initiate. They're going to play an enchantment. This thing is going to get at least 1 enchantment. This thing is going to become a 3/3. I think we just outright kill it now before it gets crazy. Then it gets exiled because of Etching of Kumano. And we'll hold up a Valorous stance. In case they play anything other than... Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright. Let's get in there. Eugene, Hallowed is a fun card. Not when you're staring down 2 of them, though. But they do only have 2 cards left, so I think we'll be okay. Unless they just pop down 3 enchantments right now. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, no. With the Raiju out, we'll be alright. They're about that close from... Do they have lifelink? Tell me they don't have something that gives them lifelink. Okay. No lifelink on the field. We're good, right? Got there. Alright, cool. Woo! Two Howlet Hauntings coming down, though. You're like, I don't know. They're going to put a bunch of crap on the field. Country Fried. Too much control running around tonight. Switch to mono black control, wiping the floor. Mono black control is awesome, dude. Nothing like hitting a nice meat hook massacre against Boros. Feels great. Yep. Alright. Agent, I love some mono black in the current meta. Invoke Despair feels so good when you can get two targets with it. That's great. Can we draw planes by turn 3? And if not, do we care? Are 2 bloodthirsty adversaries going to be enough? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, another mountain. Killer. Alright, speaking of mono black, you guys. Another mountain. Oh, too many. These are snow-covered swamps. Whenever you're playing against mono black and they run snow-covered swamps, they'll only do so for one reason. And it's blood on the snow. Which costs 6. So you always know that's coming. That's in the deck. There's only one reason to run snow-covered swamps in this meta right now. Feed the Swarm. Interesting. Somebody's anticipating playing against enchantments a lot. Okay. Like to have a plains. Meat hook. They're not shy about using their removal. I'll tell you that much. Alright. Invoke Despair. Speaking of. Ouch. Come on out. Damn, we need another plains. Like, now. Let's see what we got. Benjamin. Evening, Cairo. Sorry I'm late. Have some cheeseburgers on me. $5 super chat. Benjamin, you are very kind. Thank you so much. It's okay that you're late. I'm going to buy 5 cheeseburgers with that, and I'm going to enjoy them, probably all in one sitting. So I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, Benjamin. Alright, they invoked Despair on us again. That sucks. But luckily, my mood has been lifted by Benjamin. Here we go. If we Royal Eruption them now, they go to 6. Then we can play with fire, try to draw a haste creature or another burn spell and get rid of them. That's our best play. Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate it. Another Invoke Despair. 3 Invoke Despairs. Alright. Let's see if we can pull up a Thundering... No, they're going to gain a life. See what we can get. Den of the Bugbear. Nope. That's not going to win us the game. Royal Eruption, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to win us the game. Alright, let's hang out. See if we can draw another burn spell. Both. Only direct burn can save us now. That's so many Invoke Despairs. That's true. It is.
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
Well, the good news is they don't have any more of them, right? They have one more. Oh, March of Wretched Sorrow. They gain life. Here's how close we would have been. If they didn't gain that life, we would have got him. Feels bad. But good game. Good game. Alright, well, I'm going to extend this a little bit. Benjamin just got here. He did the super chat. I'm going to do some more games. But I do have to take a quick break, though. I have to go use the little boys' room. Be right back. Okay, back at it, back in business. What are we looking at here? 883. That's where we are tonight. Okay. It's all good. We ran some mono white hands. Running Boros deck, but the client decided us to make us run mono white and make us run mono red. Doing what we can with what we have. Maybe we need to put on the lucky glasses. Hey, pretty good starting hand. Seems to be working. Not bad. We'll keep it, and we'll try to scry up a free drop here. Blast that out right now. Let's see here. What in the world just happened? $50 super chat, Evander. You are absolutely insane, my friend. That's so many cheeseburgers. Are you trying to make me huge? I'm gonna have to eat 50 cheeseburgers at one time. Wow. I am blown away by that. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully I can win this match for you. Dude, that is incredibly generous. Thank you so much, Evander. Insane. Best Sunday ever right now for me. 2 planes. We have red already, so we can play this on red. Let's try to get in here. Looks like they're gonna remove that. Yeah. We are not looking great in the 3 to 4 drop territory here. Cavalier. Do we kill their thing with Bloodthirsty Adversary? Or play with fire, kill the Bloodthirsty Adversary? Or do we try to scry and hit something good to race them? I think we probably do this. A land. Brutal. Oh, live hamburger eating contest. With who? That's going to be a lot of hamburgers. Well, I am glad that Evander padded the loss here, because this was a pretty brutal loss. So they attack us, they deal 2 damage to us immediately. This has trample. We can channel this in to create 2 1/1 tokens. We can block the Raiju, but we can't do much else. Let's see how it goes. Country Fried, congrats on the great stream. Got a split for now. Do some work. Talk with you later. Have a good night. Country Fried, thank you for stopping by, man. It's always great having you here. I really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't, go check out It Resolves on YouTube. That's Country Fried's channel, and it's awesome. Lots of good MTG content there. All right, this looks nasty. Nasty, nasty. Ryan, what's up? How's it going? I mean, we can stop those for now, right? And we just die. Okay. Well, when Boros hits for you, it's nice. When it hits for the opponent, it feels brutal. But, Evander, Benjamin, thank you guys so much. Ryan, how are you tonight? Doing good? Yeah, so It Resolves. Country Fried is one of the 2 partners on that channel. So it's super nice guys. They make awesome content. Worth a subscribe. 1 land. What do we think about this? And it's a red land. So if we keep this hand, we throw down Kumano, and then we just, like, don't do anything, right? We can't keep this 1 lander. That's not going to happen. Testing agent, nice try. Thank you. So all you can do is try, right? Got to mulligan that. Okay. We'll keep this. We'll throw away the play with fire, and we'll go all in with initiate and aspirant here. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. Alright. Here's our aspirant. Okay, we have a Brutal Cathar here. We're not going to win by racing them right now. We have to make a decision on what to Cathar. We have an option also to just Sunrise Cavalier, put a counter on it, make it a 4/4, and just hope that, like, we trade or something. We're not blocking with the Cathar, so we just have to try to be aggressive too. Yikes. Ryan, you're doing well. How are you? A little late to the stream. How are things going? Things are going okay. They're a little bit rough right now, but, you know, it ebbs and flows when you play Magic, so it's all good. But overall, what's important is I am healthy, I'm having a good time, and I'm hanging out with you guys. That's it. That's what matters. So we're doing okay. Let's do this. And they're going to put a counter here. We can't really block that anyway and come out ahead, so I think we just lost. Going in. Taking 8. Sure. Do they have a burn spell in hand? Nope. I don't think we're gonna survive this, fam. 3rd aspirant? Yeah. All in on the Trampler. That's smart. That means we have to double block, and then, so in order to do this and avoid trample, we have to go there and there, and we still lose. All right, good game. Well played. Well played. 1026. Officially dropped out of the top 1,000. But it's okay. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. It was kind of busy, family stuff, but found some time to just like lay around too, which was excellent. It was fun. Last night I was busy grinding the ladder to try to get Mythic, and I ended up getting there. But a lot of laying around earlier today, which was great. Family time. Shit, let's play this on... I'll just play Mountain here. Get our Initiate trained up. Ryan, you're playing the Rakdos Kalane deck that I made and doing well. I just made little changes like adding a second Olivia. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing well with it. That was a lot of fun to play. And like the thumbnail said, it was like unexpected end, just because I don't think anybody ever sees Olivia coming and seeing like the Goldspan come from the graveyard. So that's awesome. I'm glad it's doing well for you. Alright, good news is they didn't have any creature to play to train their Initiate, so that's cool. Take out that. Play with fire. We can save that. So let's get... Put this down. save the play with fire because we don't want this hopeful initiate training on us. Adversary. Perfect. Stop before combat. Away with you. I like them playing a 2 toughness creature. So, like, obviously, if they would have played a Sunrise Cavalier there, we would have had to blast out the initiate. But this works out even better for us. So, all we need is a nice 3 or 4 drop, and we're, like, looking very good here. Like that. Love that. Alright. They probably have a play with fire here. I'm not going to put the counter on one of the adversaries and get it blown out. It's just going to go straight to the Raiju. I have a feeling that they're going to blow one of these away. Yeah. I just had that feeling. The best thing for them, I think, would probably be a Brutal Cathar here. Other than that, yeah, that works too. I mean, honestly, if they have another burn spell to take out the adversary... Are they debating blocking there? We'll hold that in our hand. There's no need to have that many lands, so I'm not going to throw it down. We'll give the illusion that we have a card to play. The benefits of that, holding this in hand, outweigh the playing that. Royal Eruption. Okay. Royal Eruption to the face. Hey, they're doing what they can. How many eruptions have they played? 2? 3. And they've used their Valorous stance, and I think they probably don't run more than 1, so the odds of them being able to remove this aspirant with burn are very slim. They could do it with a Brutal Cathar, though. But very slim odds that they have an answer to that in the form of damage. Perfect. Alright, so here we go with the adversary, and we're going to play with fire out their initiate, and then we should be good to go. We could honestly do it to their face, too. Yeah. Alright, good game. 9:57, moving back on up. I have a question for you all that are in the chat, and you don't have to respond if you don't want to. You can just remain silent if you want to. But when you tune in to the live streams on Sundays, what decks do you like to see the most? Aggro, mid-range, or control? And then the other question would be, do you tune in just to see ranked play? Or do you want to see, like, unranked, weird jank stuff too? Or limited? I'm trying to gauge if the subscribers only want to see ranked standard, or if there's like a want that I'm not filling for a different format or something. All right, this looks fine. You know this deck is good when it's there's been a lot of Boros burn mirror matches. Okay, in you go. Let's do this. going to be a little bit unconventional. Let's put this in. And let's hold it back. Marie, no preference, just decks that you haven't played yet. Okay, get that. TGN, whatever you want to play. So, I'm just going to make a deck with all islands and all counter spells. That's it. And then just... Jonathan, meta, ranked. Okay, cool. I appreciate the responses. Wish that we had an instant speed spell that we could kill Apparition when they're attacking us next. Some standard events from time to time. Okay, that's cool. Yes, TG, just only counters and board wipes, and that's it. Ryan, like mid-range, usually try to play unique decks that are not meta. Okay. I feel you guys. That's cool. Alright, there we go. There's a play with fire. So... go Sunrise Cavalier. They have 2 cards left. There's a chance they're going to get in the air with Elite Spellbinder. This is tough because I don't know what to target. We're holding the Cavalier back. Brutal Cathar on it. Bago, awesome, great job on the top 1,000. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Trying to maintain it here. We're just like kind of on the edge there, in the like 800 to 900,000 range. So I'm gonna try to maintain it this month. It's a lot of work because when you get there, if you don't play like every day for a few hours, it can slide down. So they're going to hit us with the Spellbinder. They're going to keep doing that. So, in the interest of that, I need to try to hit them back. Standard is easier because you don't have a lot of cards from the older sets, and you know what? Nor do I. TGN spent a lot of time grinding historic events and stuff to get a lot of build-up cards for historic event, and I have not done that yet. So, Standard, I have like, obviously, because I play it all the time, I have a good enough collection, but not quite there yet with other formats. Explorer, I have a decent amount. But I appreciate you all weighing in with your opinions. I always like to hear what people like. Alright, so I'm thinking Spellbinder here. They're just going to go in the air for 4, bring us to 3. Oh, they're going with everything because 4. So we have to block the initiate. Also. This is close. Jonathan, how many play-in points have I accumulated? I have not accumulated any because I have not maintained and had the time to maintain since they changed over to the new system. But I have also not played like any standard events. Damn, they did that. So we couldn't block the Skyclave Apparition. That's very smart. 4, 5, 6, 7 coming at us. And we lose this no matter what. You know what? Are we going to get there? I think we're going to get there. If we attack here, they block the 3/3, they take 4, and we hit them with a Royal Eruption. That was the perfect lucky top deck, though. Boom, boom. And boom. Good game. That was really well played, though, on their part. Very well played. So, yeah, Jonathan, I would like to get more play-in points. I would like to do more events and stuff, so maybe I'll consider doing that, other than just trying to maintain the top, whatever Mythic that they changed it to now. It's like top, is it like top 250 now? Or something? But the thing is, the channel, so like, it's one thing to grab a deck, learn it, master it, and play it well, and then try to get up to, you know, top whatever Mythic you want to achieve. And then it's an entirely different thing to try to play different decks too, or make decks. And I try to find an even split between that. So I try to showcase some of the top meta decks, and I try to play them as well as I can. Not saying that I'm the best player, but I try to research and really put thought into how I'm playing them to try to help, especially newer players, to get up there. But then making decks is a whole different thing too. So like I try to blend that on the channel, so it's not 100% meta grinding, but it's also not 100% brewing with decks that don't work. So like personally, whenever I look at a YouTube channel or a streamer or whatever, I don't want to spend my wild cards on something that I don't think is going to work, because I know that all the subscribers and everybody that plays Arena, the wild cards are hard to come by in this game. If you want to complete all the sets, there's a lot of free to play people out there, but mainly they can achieve that through draft. And this game costs money too. Like, this game is not cheap, so I try to be respectful of people's wild cards and stuff. And I try to only put decks out there that I think personally that I've had good success with, or that would be a good deck for somebody to craft. So, Benjamin, everyone in the chat, Evander, you crazy bastard, thank you very much for the super chats. Thank you all for watching and hitting the thumbs up and subscribing. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, I really appreciate you subscribing, and I hope to see you in a live stream. We do this every Sunday. Haven't done it the last couple because of 4th of July and Father's Day and things like that, but do it every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central, sometimes slightly a little bit earlier than that, and usually it is standard ranked. Some news that I am working on right now, I'm working on a Discord. So at some point, if you subscribe to the channel, I will put out a community post for a Discord for everybody that wants to be in there. It's going to be free. Just talk amongst yourselves or check out the videos, or I'll be in there if you want to talk and chat about decks or whatever. Yeah, so I'm working on the Discord channel. I'll link that up at some point. Thank you very, very much for everything. It's always something I look forward to on Sundays, being able to come in, sit, play some Magic, talk to you guys about new decks or whatever. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks again, and hope you have a great start to your week tomorrow. And keep an eye out for that Discord link. I'm working on setting it up right now. Have a great week.